Every single day, your cat is asking you for something, not with a meow, not with a scratch, with silence. And that silence means they've been waiting so long. They've almost given up hope. Today, let's finally give them what they've been begging for. 1. The grooming response. Your cat walks over to you, licks your hand, pauses, looks at you. You smile. You do nothing. You just ignored a direct request. In cat colonies, mutual grooming, called allogrooming, is how cats say one thing. You are my family, not my friend, not my owner, my family. When your cat licks you and then pauses and waits, they started a grooming exchange. They did their part. Now they're waiting for yours. Most owners just sit there doing nothing. And to your cat, that's like reaching out for a hug and the other person just standing there, arms at their sides, staring at you, every single time. The response your cat is waiting for is simple. The moment they lick you, run your fingers gently through their fur, top of the head, behind the ears, along the spine, places they can't reach themselves. Research shows cats who receive grooming responses display 40% more social behavior overall. You're not just petting them, you're completing a social contract they've been trying to make with you for years. Next time your cat licks you, respond. Don't leave them waiting again. And speaking of things your cat has been waiting for, there's something they do when they climb on you that most owners push away without realizing what they're actually rejecting. The silent entrance. Think about the moment you walk through your front door. You drop your bag. You look for your cat. You go straight to them. You think that's love. Your cat thinks that's an ambush. Be honest, you never even considered that, did you? A study from Oregon State University found that cats' stress hormones spike the moment an owner rushes toward them after coming home. Not excitement, not happiness, stress. Their nervous system needs time to register your return. And you're not giving it. Here's what your cat is actually begging for. Walk in. Put your things down. Ignore them completely. For 60 seconds. Sounds cold. Watch what happens anyway. Within 2 minutes, your cat walks to you, on their terms, with zero pressure. Cats allowed to initiate contact show 3 times more affection throughout the evening. 3 times. You weren't showing love at the door. You were triggering their threat response every single day. Tomorrow, try the silent entrance. Just once. Your cat will shock you. But the door isn't the only place you're accidentally threatening your cat. There's a conversation happening right now through your cat's eyes that you've been ignoring your entire life. The hunting finish. You play with your cat using a laser pointer. They go absolutely crazy. Chasing, pouncing, completely focused. Then suddenly, they stop, walk away, sit down, stare at nothing. You think they got bored? They didn't get bored. You broke something inside their brain, and you do it every single time. Cats have a hardwired hunting sequence burned into their DNA. Stalk, chase, pounce, catch, kill, eat. That sequence has to complete every single time. A laser pointer lets them stalk and chase, but the catch never comes. The kill never happens. The sequence stays open, unfinished, like a sentence that never. Researchers at the University of California found that cats denied the catch develop real anxiety over time, over-grooming, aggression, restlessness. Your cat isn't being difficult after laser play. They're frustrated, deeply frustrated, and you're the reason. Switch to toys they can actually catch. Feather wands, toy mice, even crumpled paperworks. Let them catch it, bite it, kick it with their back legs. Then immediately give a small treat. Hunt, catch, eat. The sequence completes. The brain settles. Cats who finish the hunting cycle show 71% less frustration behavior. Give your cat the victory their brain has been craving. And broken hunting isn't the only thing damaging your cat's brain. Your cat's tail has been sending you urgent messages every single day. And you've been completely illiterate. The tail dictionary. Your cat walks toward you. Tail straight up in the air. You ignore it. You keep scrolling. You keep watching TV. Big mistake. That tail was a complete sentence. And you didn't listen. Tail straight up. I am happy. I want to connect with you. Right now. Tail curled at the tip like a question mark. I'm friendly. Come talk to me. Tail low and tucked. I'm anxious. Something is wrong. Tail puffed like a bottle brush. I'm genuinely terrified. And a tail whipping back and forth while you're petting them. That means stop. Right now. Not in a second. Not after one more stroke. Right now. Researchers at the University of Lincoln found that owners who correctly respond to tail signals have cats with 45% fewer behavioral problems. 45%? Just from paying attention. When you see that question mark tail, crouch down. Extend your hand slowly. Let them come to you. When you see that whipping tail during petting, stop immediately. No exceptions. Your cat has been speaking a full language through their tail every single day. You've been illiterate this whole time. It's time you learn to read. But your cat isn't just speaking through their tail. There's something happening at their food bowl twice a day that's slowly destroying their mental health from the inside out. The feeding mismatch. Twice a day, you walk to your cat's bowl. You pour food in. You walk away. You think you fed your cat. You actually just bored them deeply, completely. Every single day. In the wild, cats hunt 8 to 12 small meals a day, not 2 large ones dumped in a bowl. Each meal requires stalking, problem-solving, physical and mental effort. The reward at the end isn't just food. It's the satisfaction of the hunt. When food just appears in a bowl, your cat's brain gets zero stimulation. Studies from the University of California found that cats who work for their food show 71% less frustration behavior and maintain significantly healthier weights. The fix doesn't require anything expensive. Hide small portions of their daily food in 3 different spots around the house. A toilet paper roll with kibble inside. A muffin tin with food in different cups. Watch your cat transform, head down, nose working, completely focused. That's not just eating. That's a brain finally doing what it was built to do. Your cat evolved over thousands of years to hunt for survival. And you replaced all of that with a bowl on the floor. Let them work. Watch them come alive. And food isn't the only thing you keep getting wrong. There's something you throw in the recycling every single week that your cat values more than any toy you've ever bought them. The hidden touch zone. You pet your cat on the head, then the back, then the head again. Same spots every single day. And you think your cat is satisfied. They're not. You've been missing the one place that changes everything. Feline behaviorists at UC Davis identified the area right behind a cat's front legs, along the rib cage, as containing the highest concentration of social grooming receptors in their entire body. And here's why it matters so much. It's impossible for your cat to reach this spot themselves. In cat colonies, when cats groom each other, this is the exact spot they focus on, because it's the one place they need help with. Gently scratch here with your fingernails. Not rubbing, scratching. It mimics another cat's tongue texture exactly. Watch what happens. Eyes half closing. A slight arch into your hand. Complete surrender. Some cats drool. That's not just enjoyment. That's a trust response reserved for family members only. You've been petting your cat for years, and you've been missing the most powerful spot the entire time. And while you've been missing that spot, there's a trap that 99% of owners fall into every single day that destroys your cat's trust in one single second. The box psychology. You get a delivery. You open it. You smile at what's inside. You break down the cardboard box and toss it in the recycling. Your cat watches it disappear. And something in them deflates. That box wasn't trash to your cat. That box was a sanctuary. Research from the University of Utrecht found that enclosed spaces reduce stress hormones in cats by 37%. Boxes satisfy 3 primal needs simultaneously: safety from predators, the ability to ambush prey, temperature regulation. Cardboard even insulates better than most expensive pet beds you've bought. Veterinarians recommend cats have access to at least 3 enclosed hiding spaces at all times. How many does your cat have right now? Cats who can retreat to a box during stressful moments, like when guests arrive, recover from that stress 4 times faster, just from having a box. Stop breaking down every single box. Leave some around. Cut a small hole in one. Stack 2 together. That cardboard you're recycling is premium real estate, and your cat has been watching you throw it away every time. And boxes aren't the only space your cat is desperately craving. There's an entire dimension of your home your cat needs access to, one you've never once thought about. The vertical world. Look at your home right now. Everything is on the floor. Your cat's bed, their toys, their food, all of it, ground level. And you wonder why your cat seems bored or anxious. You're thinking horizontally, in a vertical world. Studies of feral cat behavior show that cats spend 60% of their active time above ground level, not on the floor, above it. Height isn't a preference for your cat. It's a psychological necessity. Elevated positions give them security, territory surveillance, stress relief, all at once. When cats can move through their environment at multiple heights, stress hormones drop by 40%. They become more playful, more confident. And here's the part that surprises most owners: more affectionate. Because confident cats are secure cats, and secure cats are loving cats. You don't need to spend a fortune on a cat tree immediately. Clear a shelf, move some books, give them access to a windowsill, create pathways, not just one spot. If your cat seems distant or anxious, the solution might not be emotional, it might be architectural. Give them the 3rd dimension their brain is constantly craving. And while your cat is up high, there's something they do at that window every single day that you keep accidentally interrupting. And it's more important than you ever imagined. The scratch message. Your cat scratches your couch. You bought a scratching post specifically to stop this. It sits in the corner, completely untouched. You think your cat is being deliberately difficult. They're not. They're trying to tell you something about that post, and you've never once listened. Cats have deeply individual scratching preferences. Texture, angle, stability, all of it matters. Some cats need rough sisal. Others love smooth cardboard. Some want carpet. Many prefer bare wood. And scratching isn't just about claws. It's territorial marking, stress relief, full body muscle stretching. When you provide one post in one texture, you are essentially asking your cat to scratch in a way that feels completely wrong to their body. Research from the American Association of Feline Practitioners shows cats with texture-matched scratching surfaces reduce furniture scratching by 89%. Place 3 different scratching options around your home. Vertical sisal post, horizontal cardboard scratcher, angled carpet ramp. Watch which one disappears first. Give them more of that specific texture. Your cat wasn't ignoring the scratching post. The scratching post was ignoring them. And scratching isn't the only signal you've been misreading. There's a hidden spot on your cat's body that unlocks instant trust. And almost nobody on earth knows where it is. The belly trap. Your cat rolls over, belly up, completely exposed. You see it as an invitation. You reach down. You immediately get attacked. And you have no idea why. Here's why. When dogs show their belly, it's submission, a genuine invitation to rub. When cats show their belly, it means something completely different. It means, I trust you enough to show you my most vulnerable spot. The belly contains their most vital organs. Exposing it is an act of profound trust, not an invitation to touch. When you reach down and grab that belly, you're not accepting their love. You're exploiting the one moment they chose to be completely vulnerable with you. And your cat remembers that, every single time. What they actually want in that moment is simple. Slow blink back at them. Talk to them softly. Acknowledge it without touching. Honor the vulnerability they just showed you. Research shows 85% of cats will tolerate a brief belly touch from a truly trusted owner, but only 1 or 2 light strokes maximum. Stop before they react. The belly display is one of the greatest compliments your cat can give you. Most owners turn it into a betrayal. Don't be most owners. And the belly isn't the only thing your cat has been suffering through silently. There's something happening to your senior cat right now that breaks my heart every single time I see it. The senior crisis. Your cat is slowing down, sleeping more, jumping less, moving carefully. You watch them and think, they're just getting old. You're missing something that matters deeply. Veterinary research shows that 90% of cats over 12 years old have arthritis. 90%. And only 13% of owners make any changes to their home environment. Think about that. 9 out of 10 senior cats are living in pain every single day. And their owners have no idea. That cat tree they loved 5 years ago might now cause real pain every time they try to climb it. The litter box with high sides might be why they've started going elsewhere. They're not misbehaving, they're hurting, and they can't tell you. Cats instinctively hide pain. It's a survival mechanism older than domestication. They will simply stop doing the things that hurt, and you'll mistake it for laziness, for old age. Add ramps to their favorite high spots. Switch to low-entry litter boxes on every floor. Raise food and water slightly so they don't have to bend down. Add heated beds in warm spots for aching joints. These changes cost almost nothing, but they can give your cat years of genuine comfort. Your cat has never complained once. Not once. They deserve better than you missing this. And pain isn't the only thing your cat hides from you. There's an ancient ritual your cat performs after every single meal. And you keep destroying it without even knowing. The post-meal ritual. Your cat finishes eating. They sit back, start grooming themselves. You see an opportunity. You go over to play, to pick them up, to get their attention. And your cat tenses, pulls away. You just disrupted something their DNA has been performing for thousands of years. In the wildcat's hunt, kill, eat their prey, then immediately groom to remove every trace of blood and scent from their fur. Not because they care about being clean, because predators can smell them, and future prey can detect them. This sequence is so deeply hardwired that domestic cats perform it every single day, even though there's no prey, no predators, no survival need whatsoever. Eat, groom, wind down. It's their version of digesting in peace, processing the hunt, returning to calm. When you interrupt it, you create subtle but real stress that builds every single day. Veterinarians note that cats who complete their full eat-groom routine show better digestion and fewer stress-related behaviors overall. After your cat finishes eating, give them 15 minutes. No play, no cuddles, no interaction, just quiet. Let them finish what their ancestors have always finished. It seems like a small thing, but these small instinctive moments are the entire foundation of your cat's psychological security. Honor them, every single time. And disturbing their routine isn't just emotional damage. There's something about your cat's water bowl that could literally be shortening their life. The water secret. Your cat drinks from your water glass, the bathroom faucet, plant saucers, anywhere but their bowl. And you think, dramatic cat. Stop. Your cat isn't being dramatic. They're trying to survive using instincts that kept their ancestors alive for millions of years. In the wild, cats instinctively avoid water placed near their food, because dead prey contaminates nearby water. The ancestors who drank that water got sick. They died. The ones who avoided it survived. Your cat's water bowl sitting right next to their food bowl triggers that same ancient alarm every single meal, every single day. Additionally, cats prefer moving water because stagnant water in the wild meant bacteria, danger, death. Studies from the Journal of Feline Medicine show cats with multiple water access points drink 60% more water daily. 60% more. And more water means dramatically lower risk of kidney disease, the #1 killer of senior cats. Move their water bowl to a completely different room. Add a second bowl somewhere else entirely, at a different height. Consider a small circulating fountain that keeps water moving. Your cat isn't being difficult about water. They're trying to stay alive, and you've been ignoring their most basic survival instinct every single day. Listen to them, before it's too late. And water isn't the only survival instinct you've been ignoring. There's something happening to your cat's face at every single meal that causes real physical pain, and you put it there. The whisker pain. Your cat walks to their food bowl, takes a few bites, walks away, comes back, takes a few more, walks away again. You think they're being picky. They're in pain. Cat whiskers are not decoration. They are highly sensitive sensory organs connected directly to the nervous system. Each single whisker follicle contains hundreds of nerve endings. Hundreds. When a bowl is too narrow or too deep, your cat's whiskers press against the sides with every single bite. This is called whisker fatigue, and it causes genuine stress and physical discomfort at every single meal. Veterinary behaviorists at Cornell describe it as one of the most commonly overlooked sources of feline mealtime suffering. Switch to a wide flat plate, or a very shallow wide bowl, one where their whiskers never, ever touch the sides. Watch your cat eat their entire meal without stopping. For the first time. That wasn't a picky eater. That was a cat finally eating without pain. And whisker pain isn't the only invisible suffering in your home. There's a sound playing in your house right now that your cat hears perfectly, and it's been assaulting their nervous system every single hour. The sound assault. Your home feels quiet right now, peaceful, calm. To your cat, it might be completely overwhelming. Cats hear frequencies between 48 Hz and 85 kHz. Humans max out at around 20 kHz. Your cat hears the high-pitched hum of your Wi-Fi router, the electrical buzz of your television on standby, sounds moving through pipes inside your walls. All of it, constantly, every single hour. A study in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior found cats in homes with high ambient noise, even noise completely inaudible to humans, show significantly elevated stress markers in their blood. Your home may feel like silence to you. To your cat, it might be a constant low-level assault on their nervous system. Find the quietest corner in your home, away from electronics, away from appliances, away from the washing machine. That's where your cat's bed belongs. If your cat already gravitates to a specific quiet spot on their own, never place anything near it. That spot is their recovery room. Protect it like it matters. Because to your cat, it absolutely does. Before you go, there's one final truth that connects every single thing you just learned. And once you understand it, the way you see your cat changes forever. The choice philosophy. Everything in this video comes back to one single principle. 1. Give your cat agency over their own experience. When you let them approach instead of grabbing them, that's agency. When you provide multiple resources instead of forcing one option, that's agency. When you respond to their signals instead of ignoring them, that's finally speaking their language. Research from multiple universities shows the exact same pattern. Consistently, every single time, cats with environmental control show lower stress, better health, longer lifespans, and significantly, measurably, more affection toward their owners. The paradox is almost beautiful. The more you let them choose, the more they choose you. Your cat doesn't want a servant. They don't want someone who controls every moment of their day. They want a companion, someone who understands that respect is not the opposite of love. Respect is the foundation of love. Every technique in this video is about one thing. Building trust. Which number hit you hardest? Drop it in the comments right now. Mine is number 7, but I think yours might be different.